So I just caught the Drinks Champs interview. Wow, so while everyone's talking about that, I'm gonna continue this Yeezy coverage because the month of October is jam-packed with releases. So to continue from where we left off last week, we had 3 releases scheduled for this week. So you have the Yeezy Quantum High Res Coral. Those joints coming in an array of crazy tropical vibes. The Quantum, we've been complaining about the colors, so this time they finally switched things up. I'm a fan of this colorway. As predicted, we all knew these joints would definitely go for under retail, so I'm continuing to monitor the price. It looks like just in about every size, these joints are definitely below $200, so I'm just continuing to monitor. I'm in no rush to pick these up. Definitely waiting to see what kind of steal I could get. Let me know your prediction for the lowest price those joints could drop to. Now, on top of the Quantum, we also had a release that kind of nobody was talking about. That's the Knit Runner Fade Indigo. So once we saw the official images, joints definitely reminded a lot of people of the recently released Knit Runner Fade Azure. Turns out once we got these pairs in hand, they definitely look crazy. So you got a different combination of like, first and foremost, gum bottom, which is a first for the Knit Runner. Now the upper is an array of like green, I'm seeing blue in there, as well as like a purple burgundy color. So I gotta say the color choice for this model, very interesting. Just looking at these joints, I feel like I'm a fan of the color scheme that they went with. I just don't know how well these joints would translate on feet, but nonetheless, I definitely appreciate this color. Let me know if any of y'all picked these joints up. It looks like they shock dropped overseas, and we could be expecting a wider release, you know, over here in the US via Yeezy Supply, as well as the Confirmed app. So Yeezy Knit Runner Fade Indigo, definitely one of the most unique Yeezy models that we have seen to this date. And then just over the weekend, of course, we had the 350 Compact Slate Bone. It looks like those joints are under retail as we speak. So go ahead and secure yourself a deal on one of the most comfortable Yeezy models ever made. You guys already know how it goes when it comes to the compact. The comfort is elite, and in my opinion, they look great. It's an update to the 350 V2, which is starting to become a little bit stale. We're gonna talk about that in a little bit here. So let me know what y'all think about the Compact Slate Bone. Did any of y'all pick those joints up, or are you holding out to get a steal on the secondary market? Some of y'all may have noticed today's video features a new instrumental. So right now I'm currently on a Sanfa kick, and his music is just incredible. So easy to sample, and it's incredible. I feel like I looked up his discography and he only has a total of like 1 album ever made. So he's a super rare artist. But besides that, this week, it looks like we have another trifecta of Yeezy releases. So finally, coming this Monday, October the 17th, the delayed release of the Yeezy 500 Taupe Black. So the Yeezy 500 High is an interesting model to me. I always compare it to like kind of an infusion between a boot and a basketball model, being as that it's a higher cut silhouette. So with this new earth tone colorway, these joints are perfectly appropriate for a fall release. So let me know if any of you guys are checking for these. Of course, since they are a Monday drop, expect a Q drop via the Adidas Confirmed app. And depending on which region of the world you're living in, you could also see a adidas.com release for these. Next up, Friday, October the 21st, the latest 450 colorway. These joints are called Stone Flax, and basically you got a tonal, 1 color primary, all Yeezy 450. This colorway is coming in kind of this grayish, tannish realm. To me, these kind of remind me of like one of the 350 V1 colorways. Cool release, nothing that I'm too pressed about. And then Saturday, we got the Yeezy 350 V2 Salt Core Black. Now, the 350 V2 has been kind of stale for a while. This year, they kind of switched things up with the color schemes and brought back a lot of classics, but it looks like this upcoming Salt colorway is somewhat underwhelming based off the fact that we just got a colorway very similar to these. We also got the Granite pair rumored to be dropping later this year. So to me, this is not a release that I'm excited about at all, but you know, everybody loves their 350s, they're a staple, and they're dropping Saturday. So not much to talk about in terms of Saturday's drop, but for this week, we got an array of releases from the 500 High to the Yeezy 450 to the 350 V2. And out of all of these pairs dropping, while the 500 high is interesting, I think the model that I'm kind of more intrigued about is the Stone Flax, believe it or not. Just the simplicity of this design, and the Yeezy 450 is one of the newer silhouettes, so I'm possibly checking for that model. Let me know which releases for the week you guys are most excited about. And just to kind of preview the releases for the end of the month, we finally got the knit Slate Onyx, which is the latest edition for the knit basketball. Earlier I was kind of excited about these, but now that we got the official images, I was expecting the Onyx pair to be just like an all black joint, but it looks like they're gonna go with Onyx, kind of like the 380, so they're gonna be kind of in that navy realm, which I'm not too happy about based off the fact that I got the slate blue joint, so I really can't tell the difference. Y'all let me know if you see anything different. Then we got the 500 Utility Black, which is re-releasing at the end of the month, and then a release that kind of nobody's really talking about. It looks like the Zebras are making a comeback. I see a scheduled release date for October the 29th in select countries. So based off that, I'm not sure if we're getting a release over here in the US, but it looks like confirmed as a South America release. But just based off that information, I could see other regions of the world getting the Zebra re-release again. And that's gonna be like the 10th time that they brought the Zebras back. So in my opinion, the end of the month, I'm not too hyped on, just because I already got the Utility Black 500s. I don't care about them dropping any more 350 V2s. And I'm somewhat underwhelmed at the fact that the Slate Onyx basketball didn't turn out to be what I was expecting. So for me, the month of October started off super strong for Yeezy, but based off the fact there's just so much volume of releases, I feel like they started off the month great, but are kind of finishing off the month just a little bit weak. That's just based on my personal opinion, like based on the pairs I already have in my collection. So I'm not really checking for any of these releases, but let me know which releases you guys are most excited for. For the month of November, we're still waiting on slides. New foam runner colorways have leaked. So let's see what the month of November has in store for us. So we're gonna wrap up today's video. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed. I'm J.A., salute, and I'm out, y'all.